Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool back again with another epic 7 treasure pool video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about the unit that you see on your screen here, Mui, and whether she is worth pulling for on her current banner, and also if her artifact, Circus Fantasia, is worth purchasing from the Powder of Knowledge shop. That being said, before we get into this video though guys, if you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, make sure you guys follow me there. We are doing a giveaway on Instagram once we hit 20k subscribers on YouTube. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram and like the post that I upload there when I do hit that 20k subscriber milestone. So yeah, that being said, Mui. First, let's talk about her skills, because a lot of you guys probably don't know what she does. Now, Mui does have an exclusive equipment. We'll be talking about the extra effects you can be getting from that exclusive equipment as well when we do talk about her skills. S3 guys, it is an AoE attack that will dispel 2 buffs from the enemy team and will also give everyone on your team an attack buff for 3 turns. Now there are 2 exclusive equipments for this. One of them will actually have a chance to grant you an extra turn after, which makes it so you can use your S2 right after, and you'll see why this can be very, very good in certain situations. Or you have one that will silence the enemy unit with the highest CR for 1 turn, which is very nice because you can disrupt openers. Next, we have our S2 guys. It is an AoE attack. You have a chance to inflict 2 bleeding effects, which don't really matter too much. The biggest thing here is that 80% chance to stun once you skill enhance this. This can be very, very annoying, as you can see, because if you get that proc from exclusive equipment, you S3, give everyone an attack buff, strip enemy buffs, and then you can CC lock the enemy team, which can be very, very annoying. Now we have our S1 guys. It is a single target attack with a chance to inflict a random debuff for 1 turn. You'll see the debuffs here are silence, decreased defense, decreased attack, and unhealable. And the soul burn is only 10 souls. You can have an 100% chance, and this will last for 2 turns. Now this will be 80 or 75% chance, I believe, once you skill enhance it. There's also an exclusive equipment that will add an extra 10%. Most of the time though, if you're using Mui guys, you're mostly going to be using one of the S3 exclusive equipments. Now, where is she good in? So in PvE guys, I'm going to be honest, she's not really good anywhere except in Banshee 13. You can use her as an attack buffer because of her S3 giving that attack buff, and also because since her S2 is an active, you won't proc a dual attack from this, so it makes it so your runs are a lot more stable. And also the S3 is a 3-turn attack buff, which makes it so that, you know, Bikins or anything with an extra attack that is your one-shotter will actually have the attack buff for both turns. So yeah, besides there though, in Banshee 13 one-shot, you're not going to really use her anywhere else in PvE. In PvP though, she is pretty decent. I think she's very underrated. First, she's a pretty decent cleave option. The only thing is her base speed is a little low because, yeah, you know, she is a warrior. But yeah, she does have that AoE attack buff with that strip. Only thing is she doesn't have a CR push for your team, so you have to pair her with a unit like Summertime Assyria or a secondary opener that can CR push for her. She also is very, very good in arena defense. And I think she has fallen out of favor, but in the past she was very, very common, because if you did get that proc on your S3 and grant an extra turn, you can pretty much win the game or win the fight outright because your S3 will proc into your S2. If you get lucky and CC the enemy team, you just win. It makes it so that there's like a very heavy RNG element, especially if you do take that first turn on Mui, and it just makes it so that it's very annoying to fight her because you never know, you know, if she's going to get that proc or not. Also, in RTA, you know, you can use her as a disruptor because she can silence, you know, the highest CR enemy unit. But for the most part, guys, I think she's not too powerful. You know, you can definitely get away with skipping her. She's very niche, but she is very fun to use. I actually did build mine for a bit, and she was definitely very fun to use, especially in RTA. But there's just better openers out there, right? You have like Payras, Rans, and stuff like that. But, you know, Mui is still, you know, a very fun option, but I would definitely not waste my summons on her. If you do get her and you're lucky enough to pull her randomly, then you can decide to build her if you want just for fun. But definitely not like a super meta defining unit by all means. So definitely I would skip. Next, let's talk about her artifact, Circus Fantasia. This is going to be a warrior exclusive because she's a warrior, and you know the artwork's very nice, but you're going to see that this is going to give her, or the caster that holds the artifact, a effectiveness boost at the start of the battle, and every time you attack, that effect will decrease. You know, I don't really see this used on any unit. I guess this is good on herself because, you know, you can build her on a little bit more speed and then not as much effectiveness with this. But honestly, this artifact, nothing too crazy. Definitely would skip this as well. Definitely not worth purchasing either. This banner, guys, definitely not worth it. Very different from Violet's banner, which, you know, you definitely want this unit. But for Mui, I think you can skip herself and her artifact as well. If you guys are curious about what I think about Violet and whether she's worth pulling or not, make sure you guys check out my last treasure pool video, which talks about Violet pretty in depth and pretty much why you do want to pull him. So that being said, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Don't want to drag it on for anything longer than it needs to be. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Peace.